Today, we're cracking open a cosmic cold case file. We're on the hunt for a suspect so massive, so stealthy, it could literally rewrite the map of our entire solar system. So the big question is, what is it, and where on Earth, or off it, is it hiding?
Right now, way out at the edge of everything we know, a lot of astronomers believe there's a ghost in the machine, a massive, unseen world hiding out in the darkness. But how do you even begin to hunt for something you can't see? The crime scene, if you will, is the Kuiper Belt. It's this huge, frozen junkyard of icy stuff way beyond Neptune. And out there, something is acting like a cosmic puppeteer, pulling on the strings of the most distant objects in our solar neighborhood. Okay, so our investigation begins with the evidence. Astronomers started noticing that the movements of these really distant space rocks just didn't add up. There's a disturbance in the dark, and it points to something absolutely huge. Think of it like this. If you saw a coin just sliding across a piece of paper all by itself, you know there was a magnet underneath, right? You can't see the magnet, but you can see its effect. Well, that's pretty much exactly what astronomers are seeing at the edge of the solar system. So what are the fingerprints this gravitational ghost has left behind? Well, first off, astronomers saw a bunch of the most distant objects in the Kuiper Belt are all weirdly clustered together. Their long, stretched-out orbits all point in roughly the same direction. Then there's this other really weird clue. The entire plane of our solar system is tilted by about 6 degrees compared to the sun's equator. The theory is that a massive, far-out planet in its own tilted orbit could be acting like a giant gravitational lever, just slowly pulling on the rest of the solar system for billions of years. Something big is definitely out there, tugging on everything. So with all this evidence piling up, researchers at Caltech back in 2016 developed a profile for our prime suspect. They ran the numbers, crunched the data, and the math pointed to one main culprit, a massive, hidden world they called Planet 9. So this gives us our suspect's profile. And listen, we are not talking about some little rock. Planet 9 is predicted to be a gas or an ice giant somewhere between 5 and 10 times the mass of Earth. Its orbit is so ridiculously huge, it could take up to 20,000 years just to go around the sun once, at a distance dozens of times farther out than Neptune even is. All right, so you're probably thinking, if this giant planet is really out there, why the heck haven't we seen it? Well, it's incredibly far away, which means it's incredibly faint. To even start looking, astronomers had to get real clever. You see, the problem with looking for reflected sunlight is that the light has to make a two-way trip, all the way from the sun to Planet 9 and then all the way back to us. At that distance, the planet would look about 10,000 times fainter than Neptune, a total needle in a cosmic haystack. But every planet gives off its own heat, and that heat only has to make a one-way trip to our telescopes, making it look only about 100 times fainter. So searching in infrared light, that's a much, much smarter strategy. And one team did exactly that. They started digging through data from 2 old infrared satellites, taken 23 years apart. They were hunting for a tiny dot that had moved. But they had to be super careful to rule out something called the parallax effect. That's just the apparent shift we see in something's position because the Earth itself is moving. To get around that, they compared images taken on the exact same date each year, when Earth would be in the same spot in its orbit. After all that meticulous work, they found one. A single, promising candidate that had definitely moved over those 23 years. But, and yeah, it's a big but, there just wasn't enough data to plot its full orbit and confirm if it was really our Planet 9. The trail was hot, but it hadn't led to a conviction. And just when it seemed like the evidence for Planet 9 was mounting, a new discovery was made. A piece of evidence so contradictory it threatened to blow the whole case wide open. Now, to understand this plot twist, we need to talk about sednoids. These things are incredibly rare objects way out on the fringes of the solar system. Their orbits are so enormous that they're basically space fossils, preserving clues from the solar system's birth because they're too far away for even Neptune's gravity to mess with them. So remember, the single strongest piece of evidence for Planet 9 was that the orbits of these distant objects, including the first few sednoids ever found, were all clustered together, pointing in the same direction. It was that pattern that screamed unseen gravitational pull. But then came the discovery of a new sednoid, which they nicknamed Ammonite. And its orbit? Well, it points in the opposite direction. This one single piece of evidence directly contradicts the very pattern that Planet 9 was supposed to explain. It's like finding a fingerprint at the crime scene that doesn't match your prime suspect at all. This changes everything. I mean, if Ammonite's orbit breaks the whole pattern, does that mean Planet 9 isn't real? Or is the story just a whole lot more complicated than we first thought? Suddenly, the whole case is wide open again. And this has led to some really fascinating alternative theories. Maybe Planet 9 is a ghost planet. You know, it existed billions of years ago, set all these orbits in motion, and then got kicked out of the solar system, leaving only its gravitational echo behind. Or maybe the orbits were all messed up by a passing rogue planet, or even by other stars that got a little too close when our solar system was still young. The mystery of these weird, disturbed orbits is still there, even if our prime suspect's guilt is now seriously in question. But the good news is, this investigation is far from over. In fact, a powerful new detective is about to join the case. The Vera C. Rubin Observatory is a next-generation telescope, and it's coming online really soon. It is going to map the entire southern sky with a level of detail we've just never had before, cataloging millions of distant objects. If Planet 9, or any other massive object for that matter, is hiding in the shadows, this is our best shot yet to finally find it. You know, whether Planet 9 turns out to be real, or a ghost, or a complete red herring, this whole story just shows us how much we still have to learn about our own cosmic backyard. The hunt goes on, and it leaves us with one last, really tantalizing question. What else is hiding out there in the dark?